Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be my Louis Vuitton handbag collection. Now, I'm going to go through each bag, kind of give like a mini review, the pros and the cons based off my personal experience using them. And this video would actually probably be helpful to any of you who are considering purchasing a Louis Vuitton bag and are on the fence, don't know which one to get. I think I have like the two most popular ones, so this video may be helpful to you. Now, I do not have an extensive Louis Vuitton handbag collection, or even designer handbag collection for that matter. These bags I purchased with my own money, and the way I justified buying my first handbag 4 years ago, my first Louis Vuitton handbag, excuse me, 4 years ago, and even to my husband, was I'm not going to be buying handbags anymore because I don't feel the need to if I'm investing in a bag like a Louis Vuitton. And that actually has stood true. Prior to purchasing my first Louis Vuitton bag, I was buying like a Coach bag or a Michael Kors bag every like month to 2 months or whatever. And honestly, if you do the math on that for the last 4 years, it would surpass the value of these bags. So that's the way I look at it. I don't feel the need to keep buying handbags when I've invested in one good one that the quality's there. It's going to last me forever. Plus, we use our handbags every day, so that's like an investment in and of itself. Like my husband, he invests like a boatload of money in cars, so that's the way I look at it. But anyways, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button and the notification bell down below. And without further ado, if you guys would like to see my Louis Vuitton handbag collection, then just keep watching. As I was mentioning, I do not have an extensive handbag collection by any means. My designer handbag collection consists of 2 Louis Vuitton handbags, and that's a lot, and I'm proud of my collection. Plus, like, I don't really need to have like a million handbags. I know some people do, but like when I like got my Louis Vuitton handbag, I like got rid of so many Michael Kors and Coach, because it's like there's just, you know, I don't need to have like a million freaking handbags. I use one and that's it. So anyways, I have 2 now. The first one that I'm going to mention is my pretty much every single day bag. I use it like for the last 4 years pretty much every single day, unless I was using the bag that I'm going to show second. It's such a phenomenal bag, you guys, and you guys probably guess what it is. You could probably guess what it is, and you're going to see if you're right or not. But anyways, so this is the Louis Vuitton, and I know I'm going to botch the print name, Damier, Ebene, that's the name of this print right here. But this is the MM bag. Now for this, there are 3 sizes for the Neverfull. This is the Neverfull, sorry. I probably should have said that. This is the Louis Vuitton MM Neverfull. Now the Neverfull is such an amazing tote bag. It comes in 3 sizes. I believe it's like the PM, the MM, and then the GM. So I was like going back and forth between the MM and the GM, but the GM is just way too big. And I know, like, I've seen so many people, like whether on YouTube or just in person, and they're like, yeah, it's too big. And I've seen even people with it, and I'm like, that's big. Like, I think the GM would be perfect for like if you were going on an airplane and you wanted to use that as a purse because you wanted to fit a little bit more and not bring a carry-on, that would be the perfect thing. But for like an everyday bag, I just think it's too big. So I'm super, super happy I did not go with it. Now, before I get into like talking about this beautiful bag, I figure I'll mention the prices. So this bag right here is $1,320. I purchased mine online, but honestly, like, I probably should have, like, you know, either like held off and went maybe somewhere that didn't have sales tax, because if you go to a Louis Vuitton store in a state that doesn't have sales tax, then you're saving like a couple $100, because I think I paid, I don't know, I think I paid like $14.68 after tax, so and it was $13.20, so there you go. I could have saved a bit money, but nonetheless, that's how much it is. I purchased this 4 years ago, and you guys, like, it, you know, it looks new. Like, it's awesome. Like, I love it. I use it all the time, every day when I haven't used the bag I'm going to mention next. So for me, this is a great investment. Now, the next thing I wanted to get into is this is a good value too, because this comes with the wristlet. And this is like a 2-in-1 for me, because I don't actually use the wristlet like in this. I use the wristlet separately, like if I'm going out, going to a nightclub or going to wherever, and I don't want to lug this thing around. this is perfect. I know like when we went on vacation and I went on the cruise, every night when we would go out on the, you know, to dinner and whatever, this is what I would use. So it's kind of like a 2-in-1 bag because you get this really nice wristlet and it's really big. It's not like a little dinky wristlet. It fits a lot and it's got like, you know, the compartments in there. So I figured I'd mention that because it does include the wristlet. So it's like a 2-in-1, you know, deal, whatever. So now this, again, like I was saying, is the Damier Ebene print. I was going back and forth between just like the regular LV logo. I didn't want to get the white initially, but like I kind of like have been eyeballing the white again, but white's tricky. But maybe down the road, if I, you know, ever do get another one, I'll go for the white print of this. But, you know, owning a house and everything else like that, again, that's why I'm not like buying these handbags all the time. So for me to have at least 2 in the last 4 years is pretty damn good, considering like, you know, we built a house and you know all the expenses that go into that. So now in terms of like the size with this, you guys, again, like this is the perfect size, especially for me. Now when I put it on, even with like a winter coat, it doesn't feel too constricting at all. It feels perfect. I feel like I have enough room. I can move even with a winter coat, again, because that's obviously gonna, you know, come down to here. It's still like I can put it on over my shoulder and it feels awesome. It doesn't feel too tight or anything like that. And you know, it's not like, you know, I don't feel like it gets in the way of things like the GM probably would. And honestly, you guys, like it just fits everything. Like I know it's like bad, but I just like throw things into my purse. So I'm actually glad that this doesn't have like a zipper on the top, because I probably would never use a zipper on the top. Now it does have like a little clasp, as you guys can see, where you can like clasp it right there. I don't even ever do that. I just like take things out, put things in. It's great. As you guys can see, like it fits everything. And it's also got the pocket like right there as well. And then I probably should mention too, and I love like the red print inside. I love that as well. And by the way, you guys, this Orbit's gum is like the best ever. Like I have my whole family hooked on it, but I'm going to save all that for like a what's in my bag video, which I plan on doing probably soon, an updated one at least. So the next thing I do want to mention too, it's just so roomy. Now you can get an organizer for this one. I didn't. I will show you. I got an organizer for the next bag, but also this little wristlet can clip into this as well. Like say you wanted to use this as like a wallet or whatever, you could clip it into this as well. Again, I don't use this when I'm using this. I use this separately, so this sits in my closet like pretty much all the time, unless I'm going somewhere special, which is like never, because let's face it, on the weekends I just like to Netflix and chill. So I think, is that everything I wanted to say for this bag? Cleans. Oh, so that's the other reason. So prior to this bag, I purchased a Gucci bag. It was like the Gucci canvas, and it wasn't leather, so it was like that canvas material. That was like the biggest mistake ever of my life, because, and it was such a nice bag. I forget which one it was. I don't even remember which one it was, but it was such a nice bag. But I wore blue jeans and was holding it like this, and my blue jeans pretty much rubbed off on the canvas print. So you know, and I tried to get it off, and you know, I did the best I could, and then eventually had to like kind of take a hit on it and sell it, and I got rid of it. So that leads me into this. I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna invest in a bag, I am definitely gonna invest in leather. And you guys, like, I might even, if I do have like any marks on it, it would come off with like, you know, if I took like a wipe or something like that, but I don't even think I do. Obviously there's like normal wear on this bag, but say I spilt something on this, like say I spilled ketchup or say I spilled sauce, it wipes right off. Especially if you're gonna be spending over $1,000 on a handbag and you spill something on it. Yeah, so that's my point exactly. That's why I was like, I'm just gonna go with the leather. I've had this for 4 years. I bring this everywhere with me, and it honestly looks like it's brand new. And you know, there's like very minimal, you know, it's just, there's normal wear and tear. Like, I don't know if you guys can kind of like see up there up close. You know, it's just normal wear and tear, but nothing major. So this is gonna last me forever, you guys, and that's again like why it's an investment well worth it. And yeah, and honestly, so I've had this bag for 4 years, and I know I said I was gonna mention like pros and cons. I don't have any cons for this bag. So if you're gonna go with a Louis Vuitton bag, this would be the one to go with, hands down. The Neverfull, obviously If you don't like, you know, this print or this color, it comes in the white print of this, or you can get the LV logo. They might even have, honestly, now if you go on the website, they might even have like other designs. They might just be more money. But I think this is such a phenomenal bag. It's very versatile. You're gonna fit everything in it. You could fit like a damn, you know, drugstore in here, and it's not even the GM though. But you know, it's just a great everyday bag for me. I would highly recommend it, and that's all I have to say about this bag. So does anybody want to guess what my second Louis Vuitton handbag is? It's the second most popular one, I feel like, that you're gonna see. So it is the Louis Vuitton Speedy, and this is the 30, I believe. There's like a couple different sizes of the Speedy, so this is the 30. And I got this because it just like looks so cute. You know, you see girls carry it like this, and I don't have any bags where I carry it like this, so I got it. And you know, for me, honestly, like, it's not like I regret buying it. For special occasions, you know, where I am okay with like bringing like a big bag, I will bring this if I want to like look cute walking around like this, obviously in the warmer weather, because you can't, like, do you see what you can't put it around your shoulder. So this is not an everyday bag for me by any means. It's just not. But let me first mention the price, and then I'll get into all of that. So this, I wrote down, retails for $1,020. So it's a little bit cheaper than the Neverfull. And you know, in terms of using it every day, I mean, I know there's people that use this bag every day, but for me, I did it for like 3 months, and I had to like switch back, especially when we were going into winter that year. I had to switch back to the Neverfull, because it's just like, I get sick, especially, you know, it can kind of get heavy on your arm just like carrying it like this, and you obviously can't put it around your shoulder. Even not wearing a coat, I can't put it around my shoulder. So this bag actually made me realize that I do like bags that I can put on my shoulder. It took me purchasing this after the fact to realize that. So I just use this bag for special occasions. Now, what I will say is, yes, like, this bag's spacious. It can fit a lot, but it's got the zipper top. So, and I never zipper it, you guys. Like, I should, but I don't when I'm using it, because again, like, I like to just take things out, throw things in. Like, I don't, you know, yeah, it's just, that's like, I can't be bothered doing that. So I leave it open. Yeah, it fits a lot, but it's like kind of constricting. It's not as open as the Neverfull, and there's not really like that much storage in it. Like, I know in the Neverfull, obviously there was that big zipper pocket, but that big zipper pocket can even like fit a lot in it. Now this only has, like, if you guys can see, I have to like look at my viewfinder so I know what I'm showing you guys. That's the only pocket it has. It's so much smaller than like a normal pocket in a purse, and it's open. There's no zipper on it. So as you guys can see, that's why I purchased this divider. And I think, like, I made a what's in my bag video, I don't even know, maybe like a year ago or like 7 months ago. I know I did mention this organizer. That's where these organizers come into play for 2 reasons. The first reason being, there's pockets now, you can organize things more better instead of just throwing things in a bag and, you know, whatever. So that's why I bought the organizer, because I was able to locate things better. It's weird, but in the Neverfull, I just don't ever have that problem, because you can open it up and you can see everything. Here, the opening is very small, so it's kind of hard to like kind of find things. So the organizer is great. It organizes everything. Also too, this organizer is great because it helps keep the shape of the bag, because when I first bought it and didn't have the organizer in it, it would like kind of drop with everything in my bag. So that's why with this organizer, it kind of helps even when I have like stuff in it, to keep the shape, relatively speaking, to keep the shape of the bag. So if you guys, I will actually link this like organizer down below. It's a pretty good one. I got it off Amazon. I think it was like under 20 bucks. It does have, hold on. It does have, you guys can see the Velcro. It has like little pockets you can Velcro in as well, but I didn't need like that much storage. Plus to it like limited the size of like in here, so that's why I took them out. But it does have like other little compartments that you can put in there. So I'll link that organizer down below, because if you are gonna get this bag, you're gonna want the organizer. So again, like, obviously the leather, it's easy to clean, everything like that. There's definitely more wear on this. I feel like these handles right here, like this color handle, gets more wear than like the Neverfull. I don't know, it's like weird. I just feel like this, definitely you can see the wear more than my Neverfull. But I mean, nonetheless, like, obviously there's nothing wrong with the leather. It's fine. That's like, you know, what you see is like the normal wear and tear of a handbag. And so I think that's like everything that I wanted to say about this bag. Again, like if you were gonna you know, get your first Louis Vuitton handbag, I would not recommend the Speedy 30 unless you absolutely loved it and you liked bags where you just like, you know, carry them like that. Lastly, what I wanted to mention is if you guys are also like interested in, you know, purchasing a Louis Vuitton handbag, you can get them cheaper. People sell them cheaper. You know, I think like, what is it? Tradesy. There's other sites too, but that's a really good one. And sites like that, you're going to save some money. Yeah, you are buying them used, but you could even like, I've seen ones on there that like don't even look used, or they're very minimally used and they're way cheaper. You're saving a lot more money. But what I wanted to mention about that site that's great is that, when they're sold, like they verify to make sure that they're 100% authentic and real. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that that's the case. So that's great, because if you were like uncertain, you know, well, if you're going to be, even if you're spending half of what one of these bags are, you want to know it's real, like I would. So that's what's great about that site, and probably the other sites that do stuff like that. They 100% make sure that it's real when you're purchasing it. So that's great. I figured I'd mention it, that there's sites out there if you're not fully ready to commit to that full price, like especially for like the Neverfull over $1,300. I feel like on that Trade Easy site you can buy like a used one definitely for under $1,000, maybe $700. It just depends. Like they can even go cheaper, but they might have more wear and tear, or they might have something wrong with them or on the inside or whatever. So I would definitely check out those sites as well. There's nothing wrong with purchasing it from those sites. Okay, you guys, so that is it for this video. Let me know in the comments down below, do you guys own the Neverfull or the Speedy, or both? And if you own both, which one is your favorite? I would be curious to find out if you agree with me, the Neverfull or the Speedy. Or what other Louis Vuitton bags do you have? What styles? I'd be interested to know. Let me know in the comments down below. But anyways, that is it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.